Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to solve a challenging system of equations. So, for my first equation, my system of equations, I have 2 to the power of x minus 2 to the power of y is equal to 4. And for my second equation, I have x minus y is equal to 2. So, I obviously want to find the values of x and y from this. So now for my solution, I'm going to label this equation 1 and equation 2. And I'm going to start with ignoring equation 1 and just focusing on equation 2. So equation 2 is x minus y is equal to 2. And what I'm going to do is rewrite this as y is equal to x minus 2. And what we're going to do is label this as equation 3. So now I'm going to plug in this value of y into equation 1. So equation 1 is 2 to the power of x minus 2 to the power of y is equal to 4. And we have that y is equal to x minus 2. So now I have 2 to the power of x minus 2 to the power of x minus 2 is equal to 4. Now, if I have something in the form a to the power of m plus n, this is equal to a to the power of m times a to the power of n. Now over here we have 2 to the power of x minus 2, which we see subtraction, but I can rewrite that as 2 to the power of x plus negative 2. And now we can use this property and rewrite this as 2 to the power of x times 2 to the power of negative 2. So now from here, if I have something in the form a to the power of negative n, this is the same thing as 1 over a to the power of n. So 2 to the power of negative 2 turns into 1 over 2 to the power of 2. And 2 to the power of 2 is obviously 4. So I have 2 to the power of x minus 2 to the power of x times 1 over 4 is equal to 4. Now from here, I'm going to multiply both sides by 4. So this 4 distributes. So I get 4 times 2 to the power of x. We can't multiply these two because we have an x as an exponent over here. And I have this minus 2 to the power of x times 1 over 4. Well, 4 times 1 over 4, these two are reciprocals of each other, so they simply cancel out. So I'm just left with 2 to the power of x over here. And this is equal to 4 times 4, which is 16. So I have 4 times 2 to the power of x minus 2 to the power of x is equal to 16. Now from here, what I'm going to do is, because both of these terms have 2 to the power of x, I'm going to just factor out 2 to the power of x. So I get 2 to the power of x times 4 minus 1 is equal to 16. And 4 minus 1 is 3. So I have 2 to the power of x times 3 is equal to 16. And now I can simply divide both sides by 3. So I get 2 to the power of x is equal to 16 over 3. Now from here, this is where I'm going to start using logarithms. So what I'm going to do is take log base 2 on both sides. And an important property of logarithms is that if I have something in the form log a to the power of b, I can move this exponent b to the front. So this turns into b times log a. In this case, I have log base 2 of 2 to the power of x, and I can move x to the front, so I get x times log base 2 of 2 is equal to log base 2 of 16 over 3. And another property of logarithms is that if I have something in the form log base a of a, this is simply equal to 1. So this just turns into 1. So now I have x times 1, which is the same thing as x, is equal to log base 2 of 16 over 3. So this is my value of x. But we aren't done yet, because recall how, if we go back a little, we have that y is equal to x minus 2. So if x is equal to log base 2 of 16 over 3, and y is equal to x minus 2, this means that y is equal to log base 2 of 16 over 3 minus 2. So now what I'm going to do is actually simplify this. So 2 is the same thing as 2 times log base 2 of 2, because log base 2 of 2 is just 1. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this 2 to the front, because remember, that's a property of logarithms. So I get y is equal to log base 2 of 16 over 3 minus log base 2 of 2 squared, which is 4. So I have log base 2 of 16 over 3 minus log base 2 of 4. And now, if I have something in the form log base b of a minus log base b of c, which is what we have here, this is equal to log base b of a over c. So y is equal to log base 2 of 16 over 3 divided by 4, which is equal to 16 over 3 times 1 over 4, which is 16 over 12, which is equal to 4 over 3. So y is equal to log base 2 of 4 over 3, and x is equal to log base 2 of 16 over 3. So this is my solution to the system equations.